Budget Babes? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here or returning, my name is Julia Creations and I'm back with another video. Oh my gosh. So today's topic is going to be way different than what we normally, well, it's going to still be finances, but I know you guys are so used to seeing my desk, you're used to seeing my hands, you're used to seeing my planners. But in today's video, guys, it's going to be a little bit different and there's some things I want to talk about, so let's get into it. So if you guys do not know, we technically completed quarter one for the new year. Quarter one is just, the first few months that come in for the new year. You write down your goals. You're like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that for the new year. I don't necessarily believe in quarters. I believe in seasons. And not seasons just like weather-wise, but seasons on where you are in life and where you're moving forward. So I wanted to do a basically kind of quarter one, season one review and talk about some of the goals that I set for the new year versus where I'm at now and the things that I told you guys I was going to change and the results I have been seeing since then. And I'm talking about basically my financial journey, my budget journey. If you guys remember the video I dropped at the beginning of the year, I'm going to tag it right here. But I stated there are some new things I wanted to do to see a change in my finances. So now I want to update you guys in those smaller changes. I'm not the type of person that waits to the end of the year to be like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I'm a type of person that use as you go. And that's what I'm going to emphasize on today in today's video. So, guys, some of the changes that I said I was going to implement, I have my iPad here for the list that I put, and I'm going to show the list on the screen so you guys can see as I'm reading it off, the things that we're going to be mentioning. But I basically said I was always going to write out my budget. That never changed. I've been writing out my budget for months on months on months on months on years on years. Of course, I have my own budget planner. I think it will be very hypocritical to sit on here and say, oh, don't write out your budget, and I sell and create planners to teach you guys and inspire you. But one thing I do want to say that I've noticed using my budget planner, this is why I say it's so important to be using a budget and sticking to it each month, is because the paper trail is there. I compared my budget from last year versus this year, and I'm so blessed to be making more this year, which I'm very happy about. But I still kept my expenses lower than what I make. So now I can invest more into my future. I can go on vacation more. I can put more into my business. I feel more financial secure. And as an entrepreneur, our finances aren't always determined to be the same every month. I have some months that are stronger than the others. And basically having that money management skill just pushes me to the point where I can take days off and not feel like I'm drowning. I am a person that's going to always prioritize mental health, you guys, within your daily life. So financial security, actually having a budget and sticking to it is so important. Sorry guys, I still have my Valentine's Day decorations up because I love pink. So yeah, but sticking to a budget that you set for the month is so important. That was the number one in the checklist, which I've been doing for years, of course. So that was one we had here. And then another one, was I'm no longer scared to check my bank account. I have not had a fear of checking my bank account ever since I started budgeting. So that's our expense tracker. I'll show a clip of me expense tracking. I do that every single week. If not every week, every few days, maybe 10 days, and see where my money is going and keep track. And that keeps me financially organized. And I'm sorry guys, this video is kind of going to be all over the place because it's not necessarily that it was just like, I'm going to throw this video and just say this, that, and the third. It was kind of just me doing a reflection video. I feel like so often I'm sitting behind the screen and I'm giving you guys budget tips. I'm giving you advice, but I'm not necessarily going over like some of my financial things that I've reached. And I feel like sometimes you may need that extra motivation. I did get a comment asking, can you make a video on how we stay consistent and what kind of pushes you? And honestly, I can only say the thing that really pushes me consistent and keeps me motivated is to continue to see results. If I'm not showing up and I'm not doing my part, I know I'm not going to see results. It's the same way when you're paying off debt or you're trying to reach a savings goal. You can put money aside, put it in a piece of paper, but if you're not avidly like checking that, looking at it and pushing yourself, the self-control isn't kind of there. And the next thing I wanted to emphasize on was bank accounts. So you guys always ask about the high yield savings account. This video is not sponsored. Wealthfront, if you are watching this, sponsor me, because I've got so many people to sign up for your company. Sponsor me. But Wealthfront is one of the high yield savings account I have been investing in. It has the highest interest that I've noticed so far, and each month you get a message saying how much you saved and you earned on interest. And honestly, it's amazing to see that. I love seeing my finances grow. I love seeing that I'm saving something for a purpose. You can put your savings in little buckets, and that way you can organize everything you're saving. At the end of each month, when I set up my budget and I pull up my savings tracking jar and I find my cash surplus, I'm able to divide that into things that matter to me. And that makes me feel motivated. I'm saving for this. That also stops me from impulsively spending. If I have a goal to save this much on a vacation, this much on my business, I can't do that if I'm eating out every day. I can't do that if I'm Uber Eatsing every day. I can't do that if I'm spending on stuff that I don't need. So I feel like it just staying goal orientated will always keep you motivated. If you're working on paying off debt right now, a lot of you guys have huge amounts of minimums that are going to debt. Imagine that, those minimums now going towards your savings. And if that can't motivate you, I kind of don't know what will. So for the motivational aspect, that's something there. And I wanted to talk about the high yield savings account. Grocery shopping, writing out a list. I've been consistent with trying to give you guys grocery hauls on my YouTube shorts and just vlogs in general, or meal videos. If you guys like that content, please let me know so I could keep bringing more. But honestly, making meals at home, having stuff already made, it cuts the impulsiveness. So if your goal is to get better at managing or saving money on eating out, which was one of my biggest goals when I very first started budget planning, I am very responsible with money. It's never been that, but and it's like, I am responsible with money. I have always been responsible with money, but I feel like there's times you need to tell yourself, hey, we have this or we need to do that. There's so much money I spent on eating out that could have went to something else. I don't regret it, of course, but you know, just having those real conversations with yourself and reflecting, and when you're actually looking at a planner, you can start to see results. You can see cause and effects. You can see things that you can change and you could work on where you could feel better about your finances to an extent. Getting rid of subscriptions I don't use, going through my expense tracker each month, looking at those. Is there anything I can cut, anything I can change, any way around? And you know, that helps as well. And I think my favorite thing of all is what I really want to emphasize on this video is credit cards. I briefly talked about it the first few seconds of this video, but guys, when I tell you the credit card points, my main goal for 2024, and this has been the most effective thing I've seen, is my credit card usage. I told you guys when I was starting 2024, which I actually made this list in October, is that I wanted to prioritize using my credit card for everything. Like, I want to throw away my debit card. I want to act like it doesn't exist. I want to receive rewards from my credit cards to the point where I'm getting an investment on my return. And I honestly can say within the quarter from October to, we are currently in April and we're about to reach May. So the next video you guys will see will be me setting up my May budget. The results that I have seen from just doing that method has been so beautiful. And I mean, you only could get so many points in cash back, but guys, when I'm telling you, I feel so much better. I feel so much more responsible. I was able to get an even higher credit limit. My credit score increased tremendously. So I can't stress it enough. I want all my budget babes at the end of the year, or whenever they reach debt free, or even my budget babes that are starting their financial journey and they're not having to pay off debt, or they don't have any debt, I want you to think of a credit card as being your best friend. Credit cards are not supposed to hurt you. They are supposed to benefit you and make your money work for you. And I really have felt a tremendous difference. I've never been in debt, but I'm really good at helping people get out of debt, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to inspire you guys, especially my people that are working on getting off debt. Just know that I hope that once we can get you out and you get a plan set up, which if you haven't booked me for a private session or you haven't been following my videos, what are you doing? Definitely follow these so we can get you debt free in no time. But that feeling of just being able to rely on a credit card and pay it back and see rewards and see your cash back has been such a great experience for me. And I can't wait to see the end of the year, just how everything worked out. And I can't wait to give you guys an update on that as well. And honestly, just looking at some of the goals that I set for myself, and this is one of my very first planners that I used, And it's really crazy to see how, oh my goodness, I'm about to get emotional, you guys, because this video, I didn't want this to just be like this is, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I wanted to give an update to be transparent. I feel like I'm very transparent with you guys and I'm very updative, but I feel like if you're looking at stuff through different quarters, and I feel like we get to points where we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we have achieved and what we've pushed to get to, especially when you're working with your financial journey. And looking back at some of the goals I first previously stated in my beginner planner, I'm just like, oh my gosh, we've came such a long way. And I can't explain, like, documenting things down is so important. Whether you're using it in a planner, a notebook, a piece of paper, and going back to look at it is just so helpful when it comes to your finances. So guys, this is just me doing my quarter update. I will do another update here probably around the fall time and let you guys know how I feel before we even get to the new year. But this video was just to push you guys and tell you some of the things that has been helping for me, which I hope they will help for you as well. And I really hope this was helpful, and I hope it gives you guys another perspective to look at your finances on. I also did want to do a giveaway for my YouTube family. So let me show you guys what I'm going to be giving away. So YouTube family, I'll be giving away 3 of these calculators. So I wanted to give it to you guys instead of doing it on TikTok, just because I feel like sometimes I have a different crowd on TikTok and I have a different crowd on my YouTube. I'm grateful for everyone that's scattered around every platform, but I'm also grateful for the people that continuously always watch my videos. I do see the watch time, and I'm so grateful for every single person that clicks and watches every time I upload. You guys don't understand. I'm so grateful. So to show gratitude, I want to give away 3 calculators. So this is one of our best-selling calculators, which is the purple one that every single person seems to love. These have went viral on TikTok. So I'll be giving away one of these. And I'm also going to be giving away these 2 colors. These 2 colors were the calculators that we decided to not go with for the full launch of the calculators. These were 2 samples that I received, but I don't need them. They're sitting on my desk, and I feel like one budget babe may like this to go with their planners. So guys, if you want a chance to win these calculators, all you're going to do is put in the comments below what is a goal that you set for the new year and how you've maintained it and achieved it for this quarter. So basically the same way I just did a reflection, I want you guys to do the same thing in the comments. I'm going to give you guys until Friday, and I will pick a winner below to win. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment so you can get in the giveaway. I'll be choosing 3 lucky winners. So put that in the comments below. And thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't. If there's any other content you want to see from me, make sure you let me know below.